Kansas City and check it out. The complete overhaul of the Better Kansas City set. Gone are the white couches and the red and green colors in the shelves. Also less white in the kitchen. Once the main set was placed, you'll see it in just a second. There's already something that had to be changed on the fly. I want to say a big thanks to everyone who made it happen. And leading the way to put together this new look, please welcome Megan Jones from Furniture Mall of Kansas. Thank you for this. This looks fantastic.
Absolutely.
I'm totally digging the new design and everything. Kind of what were you going after, or what did you initially look at when you first came and looked at our previous design, and what kind of gave you this direction you wanted to come here for this new look that we have here in the set?
Yeah. Well, when I was speaking with your producers, like the biggest thing I kept hearing was we'd like to find a way that the set felt more homey.
Yeah.
You know, like we were inviting people into our living rooms every day. And so I wanted to make sure that we were embodying that feeling in what we did. But then I also noticed the different areas of the set felt just a little disjointed.
Yeah.
You know, we had some things that felt a little bit more rustic, and then we had this middle set that was very, very modern.
Yeah.
And then the kitchen was just a little bit of kind of a farmhouse vibe. So we found ways that we could pull elements from each area of the set to really give it a unified look.
To tie it all together there eventually with it. What kind of challenges did you run across, aside from, you know, each kind of individual portion of the set having its own kind of unique look? Besides that, what other challenges did you guys run into as you were working?
Sure. Well, you'll notice we moved to the great big platform. So I think the biggest thing is when we're working through the furniture mall, we're working with people and we're working in their homes.
Yeah.
So we don't have to think about things like camera angles. So one of the biggest things that we noticed is when we got everything in here, even though it fit and it looked great, it wasn't quite as functional for the angles that needed to happen. And so that's why the platform had to kick the bucket.
And here's kind of a look at all the different things that are in the set that we've replaced.
Yes.
So the couches, the chairs. Here we have a brand new table over in what we call the demo set, where, you know, a lot of people bring in their, you know, their flowers and stuff. We do different geraniums and stuff like that. So looking forward to using all of these here through our next, you know, several months and years here on Better Kansas City. But talk a little bit just about the Furniture Mall of Kansas. You know, what kind of stuff do you guys have, and what all do you carry available for our viewers?
So we are a family-owned store, but our owners are very idea people. They're very innovative. So they came up with this fantastic concept of having 5 stores under one roof.
Oh, wow.
Hence having the Furniture Mall.
Yeah.
So at our store, you get this great kind of boutique shopping feel, but you get the huge selection of a mall. So you have room makers, which it's pretty much what you see is what you get. Then Discovery, which is more of kind of a medium price point, but you get more customizability. And then Marlings, which is our high-end design line.
Okay.
You can change just about anything under the sun there. So really, you'd be hard-pressed to come into our store and not find something that would work for you.
And if you can't find something, then you guys can customize it, like you said, to what exactly that
Absolutely.
you would want. Well, we got to talk about the artwork and flipping it upside down here real quick. Talk a little bit about that, because I had to run. So this all happened Friday after the show, folks. So I had a shoot that I had to run to, so I didn't get to see any part of it. But talk about flipping the artwork upside down.
Sure. So you learn to kind of cheat a little bit, you know. So one thing that I have learned is when you have a big wall that you have to cover, the large pieces of art can be really expensive sometimes.
Yes.
So a way that we can save ourselves some money is by doing a series of 3 panels or a triptych. But if you fall in love with a single panel and it doesn't have 2 other parts of the series, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Well, what I found you can do is actually buy 3 of the same panel and flip the middle one upside down, and they'll have to check 2 or 3 times to realize what you've done.
I feel like we revealed a secret here. You know?
It's true.
Because I didn't even
anyone.
notice. So. But well, we sure appreciate you being here today. We appreciate what all you've done for the set. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to spend all of my time in here, especially in the 9 o'clock hour. You know, exploring it and finding out all the different things we can do with it.
Sure.
So thank you very much again for your time.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure.
And for your artwork.
Absolutely.
Let's call that, okay? All right, let Megan and the team at Furniture Mall of Kansas help you rethink and redesign your space. You can call 913-533-7215. You can also go online to FurnitureMallOfKansas.com or stop by the store off in Olathe. It's off North Kansas City Road near Bass Pro.